Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. We're diving into a super cool and important topic in the tech world, hacking. This video is all about the top 10 hacking projects for beginners, especially if you're just starting your journey in 2025. We're talking practical projects that give you a taste of cybersecurity, ethical hacking, and how things work behind the scenes. Let's get right into it. Alright, let's kick things off with a classic building your own password cracker. This project is all about understanding how password security works and how attackers exploit weak passwords. Imagine building a program that tests different password combinations against a target system. You'll learn about brute force attacks, dictionary attacks, and how long it takes to crack passwords of different complexities. For this project, you'll want to dive into Python, the Swiss Army knife of programming languages in cybersecurity. You'll be writing scripts, using libraries, and feeling like you're in a real-life hacking movie in no time. Use your newfound skills for good, like testing the strength of your own passwords and creating more secure ones. This project is your first step into the world of ethical hacking, and it's a super satisfying one to check off the list. Ever wonder what's happening behind the scenes when you're browsing the web or sending messages? With a network sniffer, you can see the data packets flowing through your network. Think of it like being a detective, but instead of fingerprints and clues, you're analyzing packets of data. You'll learn about network protocols, IP addresses, and how information travels across the internet. To get started, you'll need a packet sniffing tool like Wireshark, a free and powerful tool used by security professionals. As you get more comfortable, you can start filtering the data, identifying specific types of traffic, and even reconstructing files being transferred. It's like piecing together a digital puzzle, and it's a great way to learn about network security. Only sniff your own network traffic and never use these skills for malicious purposes. It's all about learning and exploring the fascinating world of networks. Okay, this next project might sound a little sneaky, but again, we're all about ethical hacking here. A keylogger logs every keystroke made on a target system. Building a keylogger is a great way to learn about how keyboard inputs are captured and processed by a computer. You'll be diving into concepts like event handling, input buffering, and how software interacts with hardware. For this project, you can use Python, leveraging its powerful libraries to capture and record keystrokes in the background. Building a keylogger should be purely for educational purposes, like understanding how they work and learning how to protect yourself from malicious ones. It's like learning how a lock works so you can build a better, more secure one. And hey, if you're feeling really ambitious, you can even explore ways to detect and prevent keyloggers, which is a whole other level of cybersecurity expertise. Let's talk about Wi-Fi, that magical technology that keeps us connected to the digital world. With a Wi-Fi Deauther, you can temporarily disrupt Wi-Fi connections, but it's not about shutting down the internet for everyone at Starbucks. This project is about understanding the vulnerabilities of wireless networks and how attackers can exploit them. You'll be building a device that sends out deauthentication frames, which tell a device to disconnect from a Wi-Fi network. To build a Wi-Fi Deauther, you'll need a compatible wireless network adapter and some open-source tools like ESP8266 Deauther. You'll learn about packet injection, wireless protocols, and how to analyze network traffic to identify potential targets. Use your newfound knowledge to understand the importance of strong Wi-Fi security and how to protect your own networks from attacks. Once you've mastered the basics, you can explore ways to detect and prevent Wi-Fi deauthentication attacks, a valuable skill in cybersecurity. Let's face it, websites are everywhere these days, and behind many of them are databases storing valuable information. SQL injection is a common web vulnerability that attackers can exploit to gain unauthorized access to these databases. Building an SQL injection tester is about understanding how this vulnerability works and how to protect against it. You'll be creating a tool that simulates SQL injection attacks, allowing you to test the security of your own websites or practice applications. To get started, you'll need to brush up on your SQL skills, the language used to interact with databases. Tools like SQLmap can automate the process and help you find potential weaknesses. Only test websites that you own or have permission to test. The goal is to learn, not to cause harm. If you find a vulnerability, report it responsibly to the website owner so they can fix it. Imagine having a tool that could scan entire networks, websites, or applications for security vulnerabilities. That's exactly what a vulnerability scanner does, and building one is a fantastic way to dive deep into the world of cybersecurity. You'll be developing a keen eye for spotting vulnerabilities and learning how to exploit them, ethically, of course. To build your own vulnerability scanner, you'll need to understand network protocols, web application technologies, and common security flaws. You can use programming languages like Python or Ruby to create your scanner, leveraging existing libraries and frameworks. There are also open-source vulnerability scanners available like OpenVAS and Nexpose, which you can use as a starting point and customize. If you find vulnerabilities, report them to the appropriate parties so they can be fixed. Your efforts could help prevent real-world attacks and make the digital world a safer place. Now let's shift gears and talk about social engineering, which is all about hacking the human element of security. The Social Engineering Toolkit, or SET, is a powerful open-source framework that allows you to simulate various social engineering attacks. This project is about understanding how attackers use psychological manipulation to trick people into revealing sensitive information. With SET, you can create phishing pages, fake wireless access points, and even craft malicious USB drives. Use SET for educational purposes only, like testing the security awareness of your friends and family. With their consent, of course. The goal is to raise awareness and promote best practices for online safety. And hey, if you're feeling really ambitious, you can even explore ways to detect and prevent social engineering attacks, a valuable skill in today's digital world. Ever wanted to gather data from websites automatically? That's where web scraping comes in. Building a web scraper is like having your own personal data miner, extracting information from websites and organizing it for analysis or research. You'll be learning about HTML, CSS, and how to interact with websites using programming languages like Python. To build your web scraper, you can use libraries like Beautiful Soup or Scrapey. Always respect website terms of service and avoid overwhelming servers with too many requests. Some websites explicitly prohibit scraping, so it's important to be mindful of their rules. And hey, if you're feeling really ambitious, you can even combine your web scraper with other tools and technologies like machine learning algorithms to analyze the data you've collected and uncover hidden insights. Let's be real. We've all received those suspicious emails claiming to be from our bank or a trusted service. Phishing attacks are more common than ever, and building your own phishing simulation is a great way to learn how to spot them and protect yourself. You'll be creating your own phishing campaigns for educational purposes only, of course, to test the security awareness of your friends, family, or colleagues, with their consent, of course. To build your phishing simulation, you can use tools like GoPhish or EvilJinx. You'll learn about email spoofing, DNS manipulation, and how attackers create websites that look deceptively legitimate. The goal is to educate and raise awareness about the dangers of phishing attacks. And hey, if you're feeling really ambitious, you can even explore ways to detect and prevent phishing attacks, a valuable skill in today's digital world. Okay, ransomware might sound scary, but trust me, this project won't actually hold your computer hostage. Building a ransomware simulator is about understanding how this malicious software works, how it encrypts files, and how to protect yourself from real-world attacks. You'll be creating a harmless simulation that mimics the behavior of ransomware, allowing you to see firsthand how it encrypts files and demands a ransom. To build your ransomware simulator, you'll need to dive into cryptography and learn about encryption algorithms. Never distribute your ransomware simulator or use it for malicious purposes. The goal is to learn and understand how ransomware works so you can protect yourself and others. And hey, if you're feeling really ambitious, you can even explore ways to reverse engineer ransomware, develop decryption tools, or contribute to the fight against this growing cyber threat. So, there you have it, the top 10 super hacking projects for beginners in 2025. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up your skills, these projects offer a fun and engaging way to dive into the world of cybersecurity and ethical hacking. Go out there, experiment, learn, and most importantly, have fun. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content. Let me know in the comments which project you're most excited to try. Until next time, peace out.